I tell myself I need to keep doing these update videos more often, and then I don't. All right, let's go do one. I know normally for these sort of things, you're supposed to open up by introducing who you are, but I hope you know why you're here. Anyway, I guess I'll say hi, I'm Eagle Falcon anyway, but in any case, I want to give a bit of an update as far as where everything is right now. So, I need to address one giant elephant in the room, and that is my work. For those who don't know, I run a small business. It is actually a dry cleaners that also works as a commercial laundromat that I have worked at for several years. In fact, grand total, I've actually been with them about 8, 9, almost 10 years now. Now, what happened is that I worked with the previous owner for a long time. He wanted to retire. We worked out a deal. I took over ownership of the company. I pay him back for the cost of the company. That's kind of how those sort of things normally go down. Then COVID-19 came pretty much right after I took over ownership, and basically my ownership of the company has been cursed pretty much from the get-go. Because of course, the business model that you have worked with and know works for a long, long time, and the one that the arrangement has been set up for from the get-go, now means nothing. The entire world has changed, and it was fantastic. So we adapted, we adjusted, and I feel like I have led the company through everything very well. But here's the thing. You know how a lot of people started working from home? Well, a lot of our bigger corporate customers did just that to a lot of the accounts payable departments. I'm not going to mention the company names, but basically their accounts payable departments have been slacking heavily, or trying to go, hey, we figured out ways to save you a whole bunch of money. And that was to not pay the subcontractors. And a lot of things basically all going around that a lot of corporate companies not paying our bills is coming to a head and causing us not to pay our bills. And it actually is something that you've probably noticed on stream. I have been drained. And what you see on stream is like me trying to keep myself at my best. At work, I look like a corpse. That is like how bad the stress of everything has been to me. But a lot of things are kind of coming to a head, and a lot of people are taking time out of their busy schedule to try and help me, including the previous owner, to try and get everything back on track and try to rattle as many of these cages so that everything's good. Because even though, he sold me the business, I still need to pay him, and so we need to keep this win-win kind of sort of thing going, where he can retire and I end up much better off. So that has been pretty much why I've missed the past couple of days in streaming. I apologize for that ding, because I know that just came through. Okay, that was a fun distraction I'll have to edit through later. So that's kind of what's going on there. A lot of things coming to a head, a lot of people coming together to try and make things happen. I was just at work until 9 o'clock. Normally I'm only there until 6. So, yeah. It's a lot kind of coming together. And a lot of this also is now forcing me to, I was hoping to have a driver. It's looking more and more likely like I just have to suck it up and just do the driving myself for a bit and not have the luxury of offloading that work to someone else and then just kind of stay late and work on this other stuff. So it's a lot of really stressful stuff, a lot of stuff that I'm not thrilled about, but it is what it is. What does this mean for the stream schedule, though? I want to continue the 5 days a week schedule. Saturday and Sunday for sure will still happen. We'll see what we do on Saturday and Sunday. For the foreseeable future right now, Saturday and Sunday are still going to be Savage rating. Another thing that's also kind of looking at the Savage rating front right now is the fact that we're halfway through, theoretically, patch 6.3. This means there's only 2 more months, theoretically, until the next Savage tier. We haven't set up anything officially yet, or if we have, I haven't seen it yet. But I imagine once 6.38 rolls around, that's kind of like the last production patch they push out before starting to get into the wind down phase and the wind up phase for the next patch. I suspect we'll be kind of winding down Savage raiding for Abyssos and getting ready to Savage raid for whatever is afterwards. If I actually had a functional brain, I could probably predict what the next name of Pandemonium is going to be for FF14, but I don't know. I also don't know what everyone's role is going to be in it. So that's a little up in the air, but there's some interesting stuff that's going to be going on. For the short term, I'd say it's fairly safe to say Wednesday and Thursday streams, at least for the immediate future, might be killed. Because there is just so much work to be done that has to get done. There is no, maybe we can do this, maybe we can work around that, maybe if I shift the time around. No, it needs to get done. Which is a shame, because I'm not going to lie, I'd much rather be streaming than doing paperwork after 4 hours on the route. But it is what it is. Now, YouTube. Here's what things mean for YouTube. Right now, the YouTube schedule is 1 short a day and 2 videos a week. The videos so far have been clips, or rather like big highlights. And then like, I wanted to try and do more videos like this. I had some footage from stuff that was taken offline. Like there's still a like very weird, very unique Euphrosign PvP sort of thing that was going on off stream that I want to get up. That's actually really interesting. There's also all the old VODs that I wanted to add like afterthoughts to. Those are, I don't see myself advancing the YouTube game beyond that. I am still going to be having highlights going. I'll still go ahead and do vlogs like this. Maybe I'll do some that more target current events that are outside of like the tech space. Who knows? The whole shorts thing, though, I think thanks to vertical, I can hit the goal of a short a day pretty easily. But there is a but to this. My goal was to have shorts on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Instagram has a business managing suite. But for whatever reason, their Reels, their shorts competitor, does not let you schedule anything. Everything else I can schedule. Everything else I can go ahead on a Tuesday, just be up until 12, upload on everything else. Instagram, no. Nope. Nada. Zip. Zero. Nada. Why? I don't know. It is incredibly stupid. But for now, I'm ignoring Instagram. That's just all there is to it. I'll set aside the stuff that didn't get uploaded to Instagram. Maybe one day I'll just go ahead and go ham and do a 3 reels a day sort of schedule on Instagram when they decide to actually implement scheduling. But right now, I'm not uploading without scheduling. That's all there is to it. The podcast, though. I have not had the energy to do the podcast for like the past couple of days. Everything going on with work has been extremely draining. There's no other way to put it. Another thing that has been demoralizing is this BS from Spotify. Spotify put out that if I want to be able to monetize my podcast, I have to have 100 Spotify followers. The audience of these podcasts, it's about 201 on Eagle Eyes on Tech, and it is about 114 on the Early Bird Briefing. That is what my metric says is my listenership. But I only have about a dozen followers on each on Spotify alone. Now, Anchor is Spotify's baby. They can go ahead and treat it however they want. I think it is a stupid metric, especially when they could very easily set things up so that it could play their ads on other platforms. Also, I personally believe that putting the line on something like an audio only podcast and saying like, you need this in order to have, ads, despite the fact that I have to set up everything anyway to go ahead and have things like subscribers, a subscription version only, direct support, like the actual accounting nightmare, which is the main reason you set up these sort of follower limits. You can set up monetization that's direct monetization, not based on ads, with 0 listeners. 0, zip, nada. You are then just a burden on Spotify and their accountants. And a stress on their servers, and that's it. But no, you need the arbitrary limits of 100 followers to get ads. I don't understand. It's very bizarre to me. I don't know if there's like a fraud ring going around where they want to go ahead and use this to nip it in the butt. But the thing is that podcasting, it's not like Twitch streaming where my streams are only going to be on Twitch. Podcasting, you put your stuff everywhere. YouTube's trying to get into podcasting. YouTube apparently has gotten into podcasting. I still have not seen my button that is supposed to exist for everyone. If anyone can tell me where it's supposed to be, I would love to know. But my creator button that just says here, you YouTube person, do thing now, go hit create. And there it's a podcast do now, yes. It's not there. Like, go right now, go to create, upload, go live, create, post, new playlist. That's it. Yeah. It makes no sense. It is silly. I don't know when I'm going to get back to making the podcast. I'm not going to lie. I have been, like I said, I've been very demoralized. I have been very, very, very demotivated between work and just everything going on. It really has been. So, moving forward, what do I plan on doing? I pretty much gave my plan. There's probably going to be less of me on Twitch. I'm going to try and get content in wherever I can. And it's not about, before anyone goes, Eagle, don't worry about entertaining me. Go take care of your life. Be good to yourself. I am. Telling you all what is going on is painful. To tell all of you that I have to back away a bit from everything I do here is painful. Because it's not just to be interesting, funny, entertaining, live, or in a vlog setting or whatever. It's also fun for me to do. There's parts of it that suck. Of course there is. There always will be. There's parts of it that's a lot of obnoxious work. There is. There always will be. Is streaming an easy job? It's not. Is it even an easy hobby? No, it's not. But I like doing it. And if it weren't for the fact that there's a lot of people that count on me at work, both my employees, the previous owner, all the subcontractors we have, and the customers that require the work that we do. If there was an easy switch to flip and I could be full-time doing this, I would. But the truth is, this channel isn't there. I don't think this channel ever will be there. And you know what? Maybe it's better off it never is. But I have to do the responsible thing. I have to take care of business at work. And right now, there's a lot of work to be done, a lot of cages to rattle. And as much as I'd rather be finishing up Stranger of Paradise or whatever the heck the Thursday game would be, we haven't even done the drawing for what the new Thursday game is. As much as I'd like to be playing Final Fantasy V. There is a lot of work to do. And I have to do it. So that's going to do it for me. One other thing I want to do And I think since since this is an actual a vlog, what I'll say is I'm gonna there is a service we're using called the same people that do our alerts. They're called Mercury, that actually allow little things like on here on YouTube. We want to get 1,000 subscribers because that's the threshold to be the baseline YouTube partner. So during each of the highlight videos, there's going to be a little banner thanking all of the new subscribers from the past week. If there is no banner, then just assume there weren't any new subscribers. But I'm hoping that will not be the case. And I do hope you do like and subscribe, because welcome to the YouTube world. I gotta say that apparently. Or they put a gun to my head or something. No, they're not actually doing that. Don't demonetize me. I actually do. It doesn't matter. Ha! You can't demonetize me if you don't have me monetized. Showed you. But yeah, we'll have a little banner thing going on the actual channel page. The little banner up top will be our goal. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you on Twitch or here or wherever. Bye-bye.